pack of rough riders. Rolling with me, no matter where you from, we got a chapter in your city. No hating in my squad, we gon' clap for your city. But come with ill intent, we gon' clap up your city. I got the pack of rough riders. Rolling with me, no matter where you from, we got a chapter in your city. Hella deep when we roll, on twos when we go. Tell them why,
that's how rough riders roll.
I got a pack of rough riders that got me thus far. No more prospect avatar. I'm screaming double R. And we're the deepest set, we'll have them screaming hella hard. And we're the deepest threat, we'll have them bleeding hella hard. Some niggas puff their chest, but they be squeamish. Hella fraud, and before my fallen soldiers, I be beaming hella hard. And it's the lifestyle that got me creaming hella hard. So keep location on your girl, it should be screaming. Oh my God. Look, double R, never gave a Mack truck. Our chain hang, never got our rags tucked. We bang bang, never gave a rat love. Singular but never individual, because I got a pack of rough riders. Rolling with me, no matter where you from, we got a chapter in your city. No hating in my squad, we gon' clap for your city. But come with ill intent, we gon' clap up your city. I got the pack of rough riders. Rolling with me, no matter where you from, we got a chapter in your city. Hella deep when we roll, on twos when we go. Tell them why,
that's how rough riders roll.
Got a pack of rough riders that give acknowledgments. Keep your mouth shut, niggas spreading chapter politics. And we be papered up like we done stacked the politics. It be like Santa on them hens. We done bag the politics. That ain't gon' get you in, we done ban the politics. I keep my prospects close, I gotta hug the pile of bricks. They are gonna stimulate you like some love and powder mix. And we ain't building campfires, but we love the politics. With us, we pull up deep, they're acting like they're not shook. Who got that beef? We packing like it's not cooked. Yeah, know what I mean? It's take or get took. It's not the army, but my soldiers all around me. If you look, I got a pack of rough riders. Rolling with me, no matter where you from, we got a chapter in your city. No hating in my squad, we gon' clap for your city. But come with ill intent, we gon' clap up your city. I got a pack of rough riders, east and west siders, north and south siders. We ain't got no hiders. You don't really like us, you know how to find us. So
that's how rough riders roll.
I got the pack of rough riders. Rolling with me, no matter where you from, we got a chapter in your city. No hating in my squad, we gon' clap for your city. But come with ill intent, we gon' clap up your city. I got the pack of rough riders. Rolling with me, no matter where you from, we got a chapter in your city. Hella deep when we roll, on twos when we go. Tell them why,
that's how rough riders roll.
I got the pack of rough riders. Yeah. Kilo 2, riding for the fam. Cause in the end, fam is all you got. This is the way of the double R. This is our life. This is our lifestyle. Rough Riders.
Rough Riders, niggas.
Fuck you, dog.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Yo, what's going on, people? So as you saw, I've got 4 segments. First of all, how y'all doing? Happy Friday. Great to be alive. So I see I already got comments. I didn't get to the first segment yet, but I got comments. That's awesome. Let me just jump on here. I think I got that one already. How you doing? What's going on? Been finally checked up on here. You know, you said you was first. I know. Like one of my Harley Quinns. What's going on, Fire? Yeah, they just already y'all already blazing. That's good. That's good. That's good. So you just say screenshots. Who said screenshot squad? That should be a freaking. Oh man, what's up? What's up? All right. So what we got on tap this week? Um, First segment. Always, I gotta do my first segment, which is events. So tonight, as we speak, right now, tonight, Philadelphia got their bike night. I wish I was there, but have fun. Enjoy yourself. Also be safe because I know how y'all do Philly. Be safe out there. Tomorrow, let's start with this one. Smoky Day. Smoky Day is in Smoky North, Florida. Get ready for that if you in the Florida area. If you close, go make some noise, make it loud, make it proud. Have a good time in the memory of Smoke Dog. Thank you very much. The next event is actually is on Sunday. It's on Sunday, which is the Prospect in Los Angeles. Rough Rogers. Do your thing. Prospect event. I wonder what they got cooked up. If y'all can see that, blow it up, read it. If you know somebody from the LA chapter, you want to know some information. If you're around that area, I know California goes so to support. Yeah, hook it up, and you could go there and have a good time, hopefully, and maybe we might be surprised. I don't know. This is Burleson County, Jersey's represent bike night, and that's also on the 21st. I think this is as they said, Black Bike Week kickoff. Oh yes, we will get to that in a few minutes. Also on the 21st, another Prospect event. Wow. Also in Florida, doing a kickball charity event. Florida must be doing it big down there. That's 2 events. That's cool. I love it. Here we go. Myrtle Beach from the 25th to the 29th revival. I wish I could be there. I really do. But got some engagements I gotta do. I gotta do some bang bang that weekend, so can't make it. But y'all bring back at least the old days of being there deep. How about that? So we got that Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach chapter is going to be doing that. The information is on all over the place. Please look it up. If you're not going to Myrtle, there's always Tejas, Texas. Excuse me. Back to the South, South Padre. And also, like, they're doing it with somebody. I'm sorry, I don't. It's Back to the South Membership Appreciation. That's also from the 25th to the 28th. So on Myrtle Beach, you get an extra day because I think that's Memorial Day. So that's the Monday. They always end off on Monday. But in South Padre in Texas, that's going to be on the 28th. And I think that's all I got for events. So let me just give this a goodbye. Bing. And we about to go to my attention. My attention getters. I got 3, but I got an honorable mention. So hold on for a minute. Let me see if I could do this right here. Real good. Yes, I can. My first honorable mention. That's my first honorable mention. I know y'all see my little inbox here. That's my people's. Lil Wayne passed away this past week. I met him more than a handful of times over the years. Good dude. Shout out to I think that's Squirrel, and one more person. I forgot who it was. I'm sorry, y'all, but he passed away this past week. If you know anybody in the eastern Maryland Eastern Shore, Rough Riders. Contact them, give them your blessings, give them your prayers. All right. Thank you very much. I am coming back. Yeah. Now, let me put this on here. Oh, my attention getters. My attention getters. Let me get my notes. My attention getter number one. Number one. My attention getter number one. Score with the Mad Pitbull. Excuse me. With the Mad Pitbull. Much appreciation from Big Bro. Keep doing your thing. Keep making those good products. I know I got like at least a spade's hand of these. That's where I can smack some. I got like 6 books. But the hoodies, the hat, the chains, the keychains, the white hoodies, all that. It's Mad Pitbull, one word, .co. All the products is on there. Check them out. That's one. My second one. This is gonna hurt me though. We lost a legend, y'all. We lost a legend in football, possibly one, if not the greatest running backs in NFL history. I am rocking his jersey right now. Jim Brown passed away today. We just put this out how good this man was. In 9 years, all in Cleveland, he retired as the all-time leader in rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, total touchdowns, and all-purpose yards. The man was a bad man. He retired, did some acting. He also was a civil rights activist. He'll be missed, especially in Cleveland, where they don't win much, and he's a legend. Legend. My next one will put the smile back in my face. Happy birthday, Pookie! Happy birthday, Auntie. That's everybody, Auntie. Auntie Pookie, today is her birthday. Y'all know her. Y'all know her number. Blow up her goddamn phone. If you didn't do so already, blow up her goddamn page. Blow up her message board. Wherever social media you got of her, blow it up. Happy birthday to Pookie, one of the best. And I said that, and I mean it. God damn it, she's one of the best. And that is my attention getters for this episode. So I'm gonna take this down now, and take you down now. I'm about to do my Q&A, but before I do my Q&A, I will put. Let's see if this works. I will put the link. I'll put the link in the comments if you want to join in this conversation, this topic. If you want to try to answer these questions, you better come on, because I only got like 7 of them. So come on in. That's on YouTube. Why the fuck is on YouTube? If you on YouTube, you could, and you are a member, you could join in. Hold on, folks. Give me some time. I gotta find my page. I gotta find. It's kind of crazy. I don't have this already, but I was just having fun. I just have fun like I always do. You know me. Like I said, you want to join in. The topic today is the year 2020 that affected us worldwide, but also, okay. Also, how did we deal with it? How did we get creative? Did we get fat? Did we get big? So I know we took a lot of losses. You would like to come on? I will put this for the Facebook fans on here. Give me a minute, because I got some questions on here. Whoever, I will tell you, these questions are from your peers, from your brothers, and sisters that came on here, and they had some good questions. And I'm gonna I'm going to see if I could Facebook. I just put it on here. You want to join in. That is the link right there. So let me get to these questions and then we can get to the main topic. First question of the segment Q&A. What's your most memorable moments during your prospect journey? I only got one. I mean, I got a lot, but this is a major one because everybody was there. When I say everybody was there. My journey in Myrtle Beach, 2011, was an experience that I will never forget. I went through 4 T-shirts. That's how deep it was. 4 T-shirts, signatures, working the floor. Yes, I did a couple push-ups because my mouth got me in trouble, but it also saved my butt too. And I earned my badge. I wish she was still here. God rest sugar. But someone disrespected my prospect manager, and I stood up for her. And some Bama nigga, I don't know, but he was drunk and he got out of line, and I stood up for my sister. But Myrtle Beach will be the most memorable time as a prospect. I would have said Juneteenth, but I missed Juneteenth. So that's my most memorable moment as a prospect. Who's this? Yes, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. If Jay Ryder come on here, it's gonna be awesome because one of these is his questions. Y'all can tell which one it is too. Question number 2 is, why do people wear patches with their position on it when it's not needed? This is gonna be a short answer. Ego. Some of these people that got these patches positions had never been anything before. That's why I'm so happy they made the soldier one, so I could just show them that, hey, don't really mean shit. Even soldiers got them, So, but that's what it is. To me, it's ego. To me, is hey, look at me. And this is coming from Mr. Attention Getter. So ease off. Don't come at me. This is the questions from your brothers and your sisters. All right. Next question is, why do chapters feel that they need to emulate, if I said that right, MCs? I'm going to say it depends where they at. Some states are very strong in the MC community. Some states don't nobody give a fuck about your stuck ass. Oh man, hey Jay, you can come on, man. You can come on. Come on, please. Come on this week. You gotta come on this week. That's Jay for you. I just want y'all to know. Jay. But so it's depending on the market that you at. I think we talked about this another episode before. Places like Chicago, Michigan, Tennessee, Florida, they are very heavy in the 1% motorcycle clubs, and that could be one reason. I really can't really answer to it because it's like I said, it's different markets that are with different people. So know what market you in before you do this, before you emulate, before you influence yourself into something you don't know about. So next question. This is, oh my God. What makes hey Jay Ryder, get in here and answer this question. What makes Bike Division members feel that they are more valuable to Rough Riders than the other divisions? My answer, y'all do. Y'all blow this shit up, and y'all make it seem that Bike Division is the number one true it all, and I mean that's what it is. Keep it real. Bike Division is the more dominant division. Let's keep that. If I'm gonna do this, I gotta keep it 100. They are the most dominant division that they got here. Who asked that? I'm not telling you. Nope, I'm not telling you. This is a good idea. I'm not telling you. But they are the most dominant division. But at the same time, I must give you I'll give you a reality check on this. Just because you bite division don't mean y'all get special privileges or discount from those corporate dues. We all pay the same corporate dues. Who said I asked it? Where you at? Is that help me, my brother, help me, help me, my brother. What's going on, Jay? All right, now you better be somewhere I can hear you, man. You lose the signal already on the show. That's not good.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. What was the question? What makes
Bike Division
Bike
members
Division
feel
the
that,
best division?
No, it said what makes Bike Division members feel that they are more valuable to Rough Riders than other divisions.
So what makes Bike Division the best division?
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go, you
That's
correct that. Go ahead.
when you translate it.
All right, translate.
Well, I never seen a chick standing on the corner or hanging out of a sunroof show their titties to somebody that's in the dog division, the truck division, or the standard division. Never seen it. But I've seen hella titties when we come through on our bikes all the time.
Hey, and people, let me just say this. These are the questions y'all wanted. He'd give you his honest fucking answer. So, oh man. But I mean, but at the same time, like I said, at the same time,
I never seen a little kid grow up and say they want to be a standard member. Ever.
So, you know, a little kid could just say they want to be a member. They don't know about the divisions yet.
No, they think we're all bike because, you know, we come through the hood on a hood ride, a real hood ride that goes through the hood, and the little kids on their little fucking pedal bikes are pedaling down the street chasing us and cheering us and shit. And then later on, 10 years later, they pop up on a goddamn 600 talking about, hey, how can I join? Y'all came through the hood when I was a little kid, and I've been wanting to join ever since. But I've never seen them say, hey, I seen y'all standing in front of the hotel, standing in the lobby, and I decided I want to be a Rough Rider. I ain't never heard that one.
Ah, okay. All right. He got a point. He got a point. I'm not going lie. That's a good point. That's a good point. All right, bro. Wait, I gotta get to the next question. Well, you might.
All right, boot me off.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. So, all right. So you heard that from a guy that stands straight up for his bike. That's my brother Jay Ryder. He probably come back on later. Next question is, why can't people be seen more outside their market than in it? Well, that has a number of reasons. One, people actually got a job. People actually take care of their family, actually take care of their responsibilities. So you must be an adult and take care of your responsibilities before you even think about having fun. I could get that. Then you got those that are afraid to leave their market. You know, it's so many questions with that situation. As for, it was a time where I would not leave out of New Jersey, New York, because I had to work all the fucking time and stuff like that. I still work, but I got a better schedule now. You know, as you can see, I'm always somewhere now. For the past couple of years, I travel more, but that's because I got a better schedule now. But before, it's like people work schedule, people responsibilities. That's what I'm going to give them. If it's not that, what is wrong with your life? That's all. Why do you have the vest? Why you went through all that work just to stay home? You know everybody home. So, and Facebook is not, it's just one way to communicate. You want to meet these people, you want to mingle, you want to get to know each other. Y'all be family. You want to get to know each other, you know. So I understand that question, but at the same time, we are adults. We got responsibility that we must take care of first. So I could see it that way. That's the only answer I could give you on that question. Remember, these are my opinions. These are, if they sound like facts, maybe it is for some people, maybe it is. Who said tag me in, coach? Who said tag me in, coach? Hold up. Come on, the link is on the comments. Word one. Pookie, I just said happy birthday to you, Pookie. So that's that question, and this is the last one. I know I'm gonna hit on this one. Why, when prospects send friend requests, they give you a COC and tell who there are. Excuse me, that's how he wrote it. But when vested members send a friend request, they don't say nothing. I kind of skipped something. Did I skip something? Hold on. Oh no, that's not the last question. I got the last question is next. Some prospects don't tell me who the hell they COC. That's why I give them the Samuel L. Jackson look in the inboxes. Like, what the fuck? But members that don't do that, or members that do, members that yes, sir. Let me invite this man, my brother Word One in here. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, fam? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. Even in my bad times, I'm blessed.
Awesome. That's right. In my black times, we woke up this morning. So the question is, right here it says, why when prospects send you friend requests, they give you their COC and tell you who they are, but when vested members send you friend requests, they don't say anything. What's your answer?
Well, you know I'm here for the last question, for the last part, but I'm gonna answer this one. Yeah, you know I came for the smoke, but to be honest with you, I think that, and it's a problem that's happened before I even became a Rough Rider. It's a problem that happens to this day, man. Is that people get that vest and lose humility. You know what I mean? They get that vest on, and all of a sudden, they think that vest just gave them all the knowledge. They think that vest gave them all the clout. They think that vest made them somebody. And if you really are serious and dedicated to this Rough Rider shit, man, then you know that the vest, once you get vested, that signifies the beginning of your actual journey, man. That's when the learning starts. Right. The learning doesn't start as a prospect. A prospect is just to prepare you for the learning that comes when you get the vest. You know what I mean? I've been in this Rough Rider shit for almost 10 years, and I'm a president of my chapter, a co-founder of my chapter, and I still can say that I'm on the phone with a Rough Rider learning something new every single day. Right. So our members lost humility coming in, man, and I think that's the reason why. Like, I remember when I first came in, like, if you added somebody another Rough Rider on Facebook, they would at least get a wave or a message, or hey, I'm so and so from such and such chapter, nice to meet you, and that went away.
Right. I mean, I say this because I don't ask for friend requests. I'll wait till I meet you, or we got these groups that we communicate on these groups, something like that. Well, when someone send me a friend request, I'll keep it real with you right now. I have y'all waiting like session 8. I swear to God, y'all be waiting on like for a while because I don't know who you are, and I mean I would think people do the same thing to me if I would have gave them a request without introducing myself. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, I'm no special. I'm no one special. I'm not none of that. But it's not even about just that. It's motherfucker. That's life. Like, you ain't gonna walk up to nobody that you don't know and ask for fucking money and shit. You go introduce yourself. You go
come to New Mexico. They do it all the time. But they do it all the time.
But you see what I'm saying though? It's like you're not gonna. It's common courtesy. Like, yo, I don't know who the fuck you are. Like, yo, you told me like I know you for 20 years. Can't do that. So it's just same thing. But
at the same time, with you being who you are and having the platform that you have, you should be accepting all those requests because your platform doesn't grow without your following.
No. This is
you need your following.
No, this before. I'm talking about before.
Oh, okay.
Before. Like, now they ask you questions and stuff, and people, hell, this is vested members, not just prospect, But
right.
You about to hit now. This is the last part. You might like this one. You might like this question. Why do members babysit their prospects? Oh, I got an answer. You
I want to hear this one. I want to hear this one.
My answer, because y'all ask stupid ass questions.
You know who I am?
Yeah. Hey, what?
Nigga, no. Does your chapter know who you are?
Y'all ask stupid questions, and then that's why they basically so they can ring the prospect out your face. Because I already told y'all what I gave my answer. So you're gonna contact me. A lot of y'all gonna contact me. The answer I already gonna tell them to tell y'all. But you're not getting no knowledge if y'all asking those, who am I, or what fraternity I was in, or what's the size of my bike tires and all this shit. What the fuck? Come on, man. Come on. So that's why members babysit their prospects. They can't do back in the day and just let them walk the floor by themselves because that stupid shit.
The one thing I really can't stand, to piggyback off of that, the one thing I really can't stand is when prospect managers come up to me asking me to sign a prospect shirt. I can't stand that. If you have to ask me to sign a prospect, and anybody who knows me know I'm as stingy as it gets when it comes to signatures. I can count how many signatures I've signed in 9 years. I have signed 17 shirts since 2015, since 2014. 17. I don't give away my signature. You got to earn it. You got to impress me. To get my signature, you have to impress me. So I can't stand when prospect managers come up and ask me to do them a solid and sign their prospect shirt. Let your prospect put in the work on his own. Let them earn it. Because when I see prospects running around trying to get signatures, like this is some kind of game show, that immediately turns me off of them. I don't want nothing to do with them at that point. Because if you're not gaining any knowledge from these signatures, then why are you collecting signatures? So when the prospect manager is coming up and asking for members to sign their prospect shirt, why are you doing their job? You don't need to be a prospect manager. Somebody else needs to do that job.
Exactly. And I'm to go back with that one too is the work part of it is, I don't know if people, that's another thing. Let's flip that on. That another reason why they babysit, because y'all don't give them no knowledge. Y'all just sign them so they get out your face and y'all can enjoy your day. That's cool. And I mean, we all travel 8, 9, 10 or plane rides to certain places. We just want to have a good time. But you are one of the ones that these prospects look up to. You got what they want. They want that vest. So how did you get that vest? Drop some knowledge to them. Hell, this just debate. I always say prospect is just basic training, like you just said earlier. Because after you get that vest, you still learning. I'm over a decade, and I'm still learning some shit from other markets and all that stuff. So you always go learn shit, but still let them learn. Because hell, we might have a prospect come to a market. It's a rare, but a prospect come by themselves to a market. Like that's a rare, and they do come by themselves. That's trust, first of all. And second of all, they need that information, that validation that they learned something while they came there by themselves. If they don't get no validation that they learned anything, they just got signatures. Like the prospect manager or hell, the sergeant at arms might ask, so what did you learn while you was there? And you go say, you got all these signatures, you didn't learn nothing?
And I'm the kind of guy that'll walk up and ask you, whose signature is that on your shirt right there? If you can't tell me whose signature that is, you wasting time. My prospects know if I come up and I ask you whose signature that is on your shirt, and you can't answer that, I need that prospect shirt. You starting over.
I like that.
Because every single signature is supposed to be an indicator of knowledge that you just gained.
Yeah.
So if somebody gave you some knowledge, you're supposed to remember that knowledge, or at the very least have it in your notepad, and you should know who gave you that knowledge. You should be grateful for that knowledge. So if you got all these signatures on your shirt, I need to know who signed it. What did they teach you?
Especially in that front. You got that. That's the front is the reason why you ask officer and soldier. And you get that front, you better have got some knowledge from whoever that signed that front. That's or I'm gonna say right now, you ain't get no knowledge from anybody that signed the front of that shirt. That person should never have been an officer. That's one. And then I don't care about how many signatures are on the shirt. That don't impress me. Right.
What impresses me is what those signatures stand for that you have on your shirt. What do those signatures mean on your shirt? That's what impresses me. I don't care if you got 50 in the front and 60 in the back. I'd rather you have 20 in the front and 10 on the back, but you know every single signature that's on your shirt, and you can tell me every bit of knowledge that you got from those signatures. That would impress me more. I don't care about all that shit. Don't impress me.
Wait. I'm reading this one. Or hell, allowing prospects to go out and smoke and drink. Man, that someone should ask that question. But it's just not the question. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Listen, this is a whole different.
I'm gonna say this. If that's actually happening anywhere, then some noise need to be made with that person's COC, because we don't do that. We don't do that.
No, not the. I think the only thing they could probably do is hold a vest. That's about it. They not to.
Yeah,
hold
we
a
don't do
vest.
that.
Yeah, listen, I was surprised one time I saw prospects get days off. I was like, what the fuck is that? But not my prospect.
I'm not against that. I'm not against that.
Not my prospect. So I mean, they might have earned that shit. You know how it is. So I can't. I
don't advocate for it, but I'm not against it. If that makes sense. Like I don't have an opinion either way. You know what I mean? Because there are certain, like I had a prospect, for example, last year. I mean, this dude, when I say he was busting his hump, I mean, this dude was a go-getter. Like he was getting it. And I mean, it was to the point, man, this dude had onions, bunions, and corns going on with his feet and the whole 9 yards, man. Like shirt was drenched in sweat. It's like, you know what, man? Come on, we're going to go eat. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not one way or the other, man. You get in what you put in, you know?
Right. Well, that's the end of Q&A, but man, if you want to stay on, we about to go to this main one, bro.
I'm ready to address why bike division is supposed to be better than everybody.
Oh, go ahead.
I told you I'm here for the smoke.
Oh, all right.
Listen, the most valuable division in Rough Riders, many of y'all ain't gonna agree, but y'all ain't gonna agree for the wrong reasons. The most valuable division in Rough Riders is your standard members. We have never been referred to as a standard member gang. We never been referred to as a car and truck gang. We never been referred to as a dog gang, but we have been in the media being referred to as a bike gang. And I can and to reply to homeboy, I've seen more titties at car shows than I ever seen at a bike rally. And out of all the people in Rough Riders, believe me, I got the credentials to pull the receipts on that. I have seen more titties and more half-naked women at car shows than I have ever seen at bike rallies, not even by close competition.
Lord.
Standard member, the reason why standard member is the most important division, and that's the reason why my chapter is all standard member. Regardless of what bike you got, regardless of how nice your car is, regardless of how many pit bulls you got, we are standard members first. The reason being is because regardless of the verbiage they put in the reg, which I'm working to change, to be a standard member, and this is why everybody in my chapter is a standard member first, because as a standard member, the most important thing I have for you is what do you contribute to the chapter? If you don't have a bike, you don't have a car, you don't have a dog, what is it that you bring to the table? How often does bike division get asked that? Or even car and truck and dogs? The most important question to any Rough Rider coming into this organization should always be, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring that makes our chapter better, that makes our organization better? What do you bring to the table that helps us prospect? A nice bike? Nigga, you the only one that can ride that bike. I can't ride your bike for you.
Oh, no, you cannot.
I can't drive your car for you. I can't sit there and train your dog and do everything for you, at least not for free. But as a standard member, I have to prove that I belong here. I have to prove it. So everybody in Rough Riders, regardless of what division you're in, you should take pride in being a standard member first. Because it's all fun and games when you out on your bike looking cool and shit, and them MCs run up on your ass. But I bet you that motorcycle them MCs driving ain't gonna run over my big ass van, though.
Not the word one. Not the word one.
You have a bad night trying to run that big monster off the road.
Jesus.
You feel me? There is no one division that's a better division. Each division is unique in its own way. But I get it. We wear motorcycle looking vests, and that automatically gets people thinking, okay, vest with a patch, motorcycle. Oh, okay. But in reality, when I was just an artist on the label, I thought niggas was buying them from the merch tables. They didn't look like MC vests to me. I thought they came with a free meet and greet pass.
Wow.
No cap. No cap. I'm not joking. Like Montana himself will tell you. I didn't know that Rough Rider Lifestyles existed until I was 3 months into the label.
Shit.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm really in the streets. I'm a street nigga. Everybody who knows me personally knows that. I am a street nigga. I be in the streets. I ain't never heard of that shit in the project. Okay? Like, I ain't never heard of it.
Right.
So, and it's no diss, because I'm a Rough Rider too. You know what I mean? It's no diss. But the bikes and everything else, that was cool when we were shooting the music videos and everything, and DMX had all that going on. That was cool, man. But that's not the end all be all of this organization. What's the most important thing with this organization, what we're trying to teach our prospects coming into this organization is, what do you bring to this organization that can help this organization get better? Owning a bike is not the answer to that.
No. It's in fact you just become one of 1,000, one of 2,000. That's all. So what makes you stand out? So I get your take on it, which is hell, not damn not a bad take of it. So what you just heard was two different sides of that question. I told you it's two different sides of every question. But are you staying on, or are you about to?
I'll stick around if you want. I got time.
All right, bro, cool. Because what we about to talk about is that year, that damn year 2020. Now the whole world was affected by it, but I'm just staying within Rough Riders right now, because Rough Riders, we had to change everything, like events. We couldn't go out, so there was like not just events, bike nights, meetings. You know, we had to think on our feet. So and we had a lot of major losses especially in 2020. So now I got you on here. Take me back to how it was for you for 2020. How it was for you and your chapter.
Well, I didn't stand up my chapter until 2021, but for 2020, for me personally, that was a rough year, because I had saved up ridiculous amount of money so that I could retire from music, buy the big house, get the fancy car, and just kind of, throw money into the business and sit back writing checks for the rest of my life. And 2020 kind of killed all that. 2020 and 2021 killed all that. Like, man, because the mindset that and I'm sure I'm not by myself in saying this, like the mindset that I had at the time was like, this only gonna last a couple of weeks. Like, I'll make the money back. And in a couple of weeks, turn into several weeks. The several weeks turn into a few months. Then a few months turn into 3 years. And it's like, okay, I'm not making this money back. And with 2020, you got to remember, like, my whole livelihood is based on commission. If I don't perform, I don't get paid. Right. If I don't promote, I don't generate streams of sales, I don't get paid. If I don't, if I don't have new clients to go serve through the company I own, I don't get paid. So I'm sitting here really in 2020, just like, man, like, where's the next check gonna come from? You know what I mean? I can't rely on ASCAP for the rest of my life. Them checks ain't but so large in publishing checks. So it's like, where the money gonna come from? And you couldn't, man, like, everybody who knows me personally knows Home Depot and Lowe's is my happy place. You put me in Home Depot and Lowe's and give me a blank check, I shit you not, I will love you for life. So happy, like going into Home Depot and Lowe's, man, I'm just like, it was so different, man. It was a culture shock. And I've seen the way some of the chapters tried to work around COVID. Like, I remember, for example, Phoenix, they did an annual during COVID, I think January 2021, if I'm not mistaken, and they did the whole silent party where they had the DJs and they just, you can only hear it through the headphones.
Yeah.
And, they did a whole social distancing themed annual, and I thought it was awesome. The problem is it was too awesome. The turnout was tremendous because everybody was just happy to be outside.
Right.
So half the niggas came back home with COVID.
And I was there, like, like you just said, 2020, you got the funds and all that stuff. Like, like 2020 was supposed to be my first time going to San Diego. And when they canceled that, all my money came back. I was like, yo, are you fucking kidding? Who the fuck ate that damn bat? I was like, I was going to out. And 2021, I guess they said everything was okay. Motherfuckers traveled. And that was the first event, Rough Rider event anyway, was no, I ain't lying. I'm lying because they did the March from 2020, but a first official gathering of all of us was Phoenix. And yeah, they had a great, the hotels had the social distance, had to have your mask on, the event, the silent thing, like you just said, the headphones, all that stuff. Yeah, it was a good time. Like, but as you said, it was too good. Like everybody got deep and stuff. But if you think about it, after 2021, oh shit, we got ER on here. Hey ER, how you doing, baby? Come on in.
Great. You know I got opinions about COVID.
Oh yes. But
we got the COVID professional on here right now.
And
hey, wash your hands.
Right? She got the whole first aid kit on the lab right now.
So I went to the January event in Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
I was fine though because I had just had it, so I knew I had immunity for 3 months. So I was good. But yeah, no, I think the way that Phoenix did it, we had to do it. It was the concept was good.
Mm-hmm.
As far as people maintaining, I think people were just so excited just to be around each other that it was hard to maintain. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I mean, if you look at a lot of pictures from that event, nobody was having their mask on, trying to take a picture. It was
up in everybody's business. Are you kidding me?
Right. So it's like it was a relief. It was a relief. Like we finally get to see each other outside. I was going to talk about how inventive Rough Riders got during 2020. I don't know who came up with the concept of using Zoom, but man,
parties, those were so good.
That
kept my soul alive.
Right. That was a good idea. And I think being that they had Rough Riders Chronicles was aired around that time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's when you
had Zoom meetings pretty much damn near after every episode. So we had like a Zoom party, and some of you motherfuckers was on Zoom too long because y'all was asleep.
Never fell asleep.
We got screenshots. Don't worry, we got screenshots of those that sleeping and snoring and shit. But they had, I had
a drink with me though.
Oh yeah, everybody had a drink. I mean, everybody got creative. Let's put it like that. Everybody got creative, including yours truly. But it also, I think this in a positive. I know people like it's hard to find something positive about around COVID, but in a positive, I think a lot of people got creative around 2020. I mean, some of y'all motherfuckers got Cricut machines to start making shirts and shit. And I'm like, oh, look at here, So people got creative. Like I said, the Zoom, but then like I also said, 2020 brought a lot of losses.
Yeah,
a lot of losses. Yeah, I mean, of course, worldwide, but within Smoke. I think Florida lost 3 members like within 2 months.
Yeah, I think it was within a month.
I think Rise City lost a member too. Well, I know. Was it Maverick's wife passed away from COVID complications?
I think COVID was catching a lot of people, and kind of messed up at the same time. We couldn't say goodbye.
You couldn't.
They had limited numbers.
Those of us who could technically have access to floors, like we couldn't. It was essential personnel, always.
Right. You got to be.
And that's what made it hard.
Had to be the family, or you could go there, but you had to be outside. It was hard.
Yep.
It was
Even
hard.
Here's my issue with that. I think that the essential personnel, especially in the medical field,
Mhm.
I think that they deserved more than what they got during COVID. My ex-wife, she's an essential worker, and she was working over at the hospice and everything during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, her head is still fucked up from that year. Like
It is.
mentally, she's not okay. This
Yeah.
woman was watching people die daily. These were
Bless.
people that she took care of, had memories with, shared stories with, heard stories with, and was watching these people drop like flies in the worst ways. Because it wasn't just about the fact that they had COVID and the COVID restrictions and everything else. It was the way people treated them when they tested positive for COVID and was going through these things. And and being that there were people there who actually gave a shit about these people as human beings and not just paychecks, it was hard on a lot of these workers, man. And I think the people who are in the healthcare professions, man, they deserve a lot more financial compensation than what they received during COVID, because they are the honest to God true heroes of COVID.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
why do you think there was a mass exodus of all of us? Like, I went to psychiatry and now I'm on short-term disability because I can't work. I just,
Wow.
it's hard.
Yeah, man. My ex is still fucked up to this day.
Every single job post for a nurse, a PA, a doc, signing bonus will relocate you, blah blah blah, because nobody wants to fucking work.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people probably sitting on their ass right now getting a lot of unemployment checks and stuff like that. Like I ain't going back to work.
No.
They paid them better than the people that was working.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie though. I can't blame people for not going back to work now. I don't blame it. It has nothing to do with unemployment.
Mhm.
See, COVID did something that, and I joke about this all the time. COVID did something that fucked everybody up. Y'all got to know what it was like to be a convict for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you lock up behind bars and there ain't shit to do, you start coming up with ideas. You start thinking of shit.
Yeah.
You learn how to turn your damn stairwell into a barbecue pit. You learn how to fucking print T-shirts with food coloring and popsicle sticks, and you know what I mean. Like, you learn shit. And during COVID, we learned shit. And the young generation that's out there got to take advantage of it, because now you got kids in their 20s with 800,000 in their bank account just because they got a decent credit score and decided to flip a few houses. You got people out there. I know one of the things I got into during COVID was forex trading, and I'd make like fucking $500, $600, $700, $800 in a day. Doing foreign exchange on my cell phone. They done found so many different ways to make money through their phones, laptops, and just sitting on their ass. Even DoorDashing, like shit. DoorDashers make more than most fucking managers make at these restaurants.
Yeah.
Out here where I live at,
It's
DoorDashers make between 25 and 30 an hour.
And it's like, I need a break. Click, I'm off.
So why would you trade that in to go get paid $12.50 an hour to fucking sling a shovel for 10 hours?
I wouldn't.
Wait a minute. Hold on, babe. We're moving to New Mexico. DoorDash get $32 an hour for DoorDash. Fuck that.
Chili's every once in a while, then we good.
Man,
DoorDash is the new hustle, bro. I shit you not. Like, DoorDash right now is the new hustle. Like, everybody's trying to jump on it to where in certain markets you got to be put on a waiting list to be a DoorDasher now. Like, DoorDash is the new hustle, because you may, like, me and my ex-wife, that's our bonding time. So on Saturdays and Sundays, we'll go DoorDash just to fucking kill a day and make some money while we're doing it. So we got the music blasting. We just go in there and fucking deliver this food, meet some nice old ladies and all that good stuff. But it's like, we'll do this shit for 5 hours and come home with like $120.
Man.
It's the new hustle, man. So like, you would trade that in for a construction job, for a janitor job, for a fucking fast food job, for a secretary job. Like, you can work your own schedule, your own hours when you want, make top dollar, bills get paid. I got a guy in my chapter made like $5,000-$6,000 in a month DoorDashing.
Jesus, I'm in the wrong profession.
A lot of the like as needed like delivery services. That's like a huge thing right now because
Huge.
people don't want to leave their fucking houses. They're done peopling. They're done interacting because it's too much. Like they got too used to it.
Think about this now. Think about this. Like you just said that DoorDash, Uber Eats, Amazon, UPS, Post Office, they all, thanks to the pandemic, they even found a way for you to go fucking food shopping for people.
Oh
they
yeah,
don't want to go food shopping.
I still do it.
I mean, it's crazy what 2020. I mean, like I said, yeah, like everything was closed. Like malls was closed. It was a time Walmart was closed. Motherfuckers couldn't buy tissue or bread to save their damn lives. It was all over, and you was just stuck home. You know, stuck home, couldn't do shit. Yeah, right. Just what to do. And that's why I said when I brought this topic, I remember how crazy it was when Rough Riders lost their damn mind. They paid all these for these tickets for these events and hotel rooms. And I think, and to this day, today, I kid you not, I just found my damn Burlington County event ticket that I brought for that event that year. They canceled. I know it. I never asked for a refund or nothing. I just said, "Hey, this the bitch. I can't wait for them to have an event so I can say, hey, I paid for mine 3 years ago. God damn it, let me in."
Shout out to Atlanta chapter, man. But I gotta put them on the spot. During COVID, remember they tried to book a cruise for an annual during COVID.
I remember.
And I'm like, y'all actually bought them tickets?
I was seeing these things pop up because as a provider, we get to like have like signups for like health alerts and stuff like that. And that was popping up before any of like it like came like to like the top and like things like that. So as soon as I saw the cruise come up, I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want to be trapped.
Dude, the whole staff of the cruise ship caught COVID.
Wait, did they change it? Because I think then they go to they went from a cruise to
they had the cruise still.
They canceled it, and then the Vegas event happened instead.
Okay.
With Phoenix, Atlanta, and Vegas chapter.
Right.
The merge one that everybody still got COVID at.
I mean, it seemed like, listen, you could still get it. I guess he was like, you know what, fuck it. If I'm gonna get it, just give me my shot. I'll be off 2 weeks. Fuck it. But I mean, honestly, I'm not listen.
At least by then it was calming down some. So
it was calming down some. But I'm a grown ass man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I was scared out my ass every time someone said had you. I was like, motherfucker, what's wrong with you? I was like, if to me is what it did was whoever was a germaphobe. It actually had to go 10 times more. Like, you know how the motherfuckers that the motherfuckers that clean for every little thing and how they had the plastic gloves. I know they went body suits looking like they trying to get ET and all that shit. I know they went the fuck off. Like
all of the protective gear photos that like came out.
Yeah, I went to Walmart and motherfuckers looked like they was gonna rob me or they was going to the ER. I'm like, God damn. Like, all right,
I'm not gonna lie. COVID had me wanting to hit some licks. It was like, shit, I can go out in public and wear a mask without no problems.
See.
Yeah.
Someone posted that shit too. Like, man, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Like, no.
No. The thoughts did cross my mind. I promise you, the thoughts did cross my mind.
Not me. I was like, I'm gonna cut somebody. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna look like an ER surgeon. I'm gonna cut somebody. Don't touch me. Don't touch me at all. Yeah.
Like ER, how do I fix this?
Yes. I would have made you a design to ask you a question. Yes, I would have. But yes, there's another thing about 2020 when they actually opened the airports. It was a very weird thing, and I'm gonna go back to Arizona because I was kind of weirded out when I saw it. How is it that I think y'all gonna agree with me? How is it that y'all had social distance to go in the plane, but inside the plane you jam packed? There's no social distance in the plane.
They claimed this because the air circulated, so the COVID didn't get a chance to spread.
It's less likely because even though the air is circulated, it's HEPA filtered.
Man, listen, the first motherfucker that coughed, I swear, I put his ass in the bathroom. I was
That's
not
why you
playing.
need to wear your mask majority of the time.
I did. I had a nice custom
Well, then
made.
you're fine.
Still, that
More
shit
than
could go on your
likely.
clothes. You know, hey, I was listening to every little report they was talking. I never paid attention to the news till that shit happened. I was all into it. Like I was getting educated, you know. So, but I mean, it was
Dr. Fauci didn't say it, I wasn't trying to hear nothing.
exactly like that.
I don't give a shit what the news said. If Dr. Fauci did not say it, I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, they said you could take him out. Did Dr. Fauci say you take off your mask, nigga? No, all right then.
Exactly.
I'm wearing my mask. Fuck you, mean.
Exactly.
Dr. Fauci said I wasn't playing.
But you know, I'm gonna go with something else because I did just mention this, and this is actually when I first met this one down here. 2020, they had the march, Washington.
That was so fucking cool.
And I missed the march, but I caught up with everybody the next day. But I was kind of weird. I was like, how y'all gonna do this shit? With COVID around, but I think because it's mostly everybody's outside. The walk was outside, which is okay with that. But then again, y'all still close to each other. Now you was there, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So explain to me how it was. You what?
I had it by then.
Oh, good lord! You are a crash test. That's what you are. Jeez.
Yeah, but I had it twice.
But you had it there?
No, I had COVID twice.
Oh.
And I was vaccinated.
Oh, good.
I got COVID. I got COVID late. I got COVID. I didn't even get COVID until after I got vaccinated. That was a crazy shit. I got my second shot, and I was vaccinated, and then I ended up having the Delta virus of COVID. So I was fucked up. Like I was fucked up. Like I think I was like bedridden for about
Delta.
I want to say like 2.5 weeks, and then I still wasn't 100% for like a month.
You got
that Delta variant was the worst.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I felt like I was gonna die, bro. Like, I felt like I was gonna die.
I'm gonna say this: I was lucky to not get it, but damn it, I was getting sick of doing that damn test everywhere I go. Because if I go up to Jersey, by the time I come back, I gotta take the damn test, and I felt like a goddamn a mummy. I felt like a mummy. That shit was going up here like, yo, you pick it. I swear to God, if I don't know what 2 + 2 is,
learn to do it yourself and just get back in there.
I'm no medical person, but every time I did it, I said, if I don't know the answer to 2 + 2, I'm gonna fuck you up because you're going too far up and shit. And I was getting tired of that shit. Like I think I took.
Unless you hear a pop, then you're fine. They didn't hit the brain.
Man, look, they made me do a COVID test on the spot to go to DMX's memorial.
Man, oh man,
I know you remember that.
I don't know. Listen. I was lucky to have my card. So I was like, I don't need to do this shit in New York.
Multitask.
Nah. Oh, good. No, in New York, those they give you attitude while they doing this shit. Like stand still. Were you trying to break my neck? You know, I saw it. I was.
Sweet talk us and just think that, we're the world and then we'll be kind to you and then we won't go up this far.
Listen, I live with one. Listen, she's the same way. She's like, you just be nice to them, they be nice to you. Like, fuck that, they try to break my neck. But yeah, they did. They did make everybody do it at X Memorial. I did not go inside. In fact, again, that's when I met this guy. So, and that's another thing about the 2020. I got to meet more people than I was doing my designs for some reason. Like that's how bored we was. Like we started typing shit usually we type stupid shit anyway, but we started typing shit like, hey, I just woke up. I got mismatched slippers on. I don't trust me. Someone did type that. I swear to God, someone did. I'm like, why the fuck are you typing? You got mismatched slippers? What the fuck? That's how bored we are. Okay. Yeah. I'll follow in. I had mismatched cereal. What the fuck? I mean, it don't make no difference. We was bored. But
I was busier than ever during COVID. I ain't gonna front. 2020 and 2021, I was busier than I ever been. And I think honestly, it was
Same.
during COVID, during the pandemic, I gained a new sense of peace. Honestly, like I'm at the point now where I don't care if I never rap again. Now, am I still gonna put out material? Yes, I'm gonna drop one more album before I lay it down. But I found a sense of serenity I never had since high school. You know, I've been in the music industry since high school. I got my first deal in high school, literally in high school. Like they hand delivered the contracts to my school and threw me a pep rally. Like I was raised in the music industry. So it's like during COVID, there was no more shows. There was no more promo. There was no more guest appearances. There was none of that. It was just me and my solidarity. And that was something that for the first time since I was a teenager, that was the first time I ever had that other than being behind bars. First time I ever had that. And I always had a passion for construction. I love construction. I love building. I love creating something out of nothing. So I would, and everybody knows this about me. Like I would pick up 9 to 5 just for shits and giggles. I'd be like, I think I'm gonna give me a job for like 3 months and then quit. And I would. I'd go and I'd fucking go work a job. And then, once they found out who I was or if they got on my nerves, I was like, all right, fuck you, I quit. Now I just leave. They're like, for real? Like you gonna pick up your paycheck? Now y'all can have it. Like I would leave.
I don't know why I just imagine you doing that shit. Like, yo, who's supervisor? You? Yeah, you the supervisor? Fuck you.
Yeah, like I almost fucked up one supervisor, but that's how it was. I because I just wanted to make sure my skills were still sharp. Yeah. So during COVID, all I did was take advantage of the free time to further polish my skills. I was painting cars. I was fucking the DMX car that HGL in my chapter has, that the one that DMX fiance took a picture in front of. Yeah, I painted his car. I was doing all kind of woodworking projects, building things. I completely remodeled an entire 2-story Airbnb by myself. Like fucking, I had nothing but time to just sit here and do these things. I bonded with my kids for a while. Even built the word mobile.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because I was going to say what 2020 also did was we had time to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we was comfortable in our environment, in our house and stuff. And we probably seen something for the first time, like, like you just said, that needs to be fixed. I gotta fix. Like, I'm gonna do this. So, well, you already answered. So, I'm gonna ask you the same. Like, what did you do to pass the time when there was nothing for you to do?
Well, I worked a lot, so there wasn't.
You are part. Yeah, you was essential. Yeah.
My busiest day was 122 patients.
Ooh. Yeah.
So low.
But you are one of those unsung heroes, so big up to you.
Gosh.
I mean, like I said, big up to you, big up to my wife. Y'all went to work in those fields in the hospital where I looked at her every time like, yeah, all right. She's like, yeah, okay.
And they did it when everybody else got paid to stay home. That's the crazy part. They went to work every day while the whole rest of the country got paid to stay home.
Unless you was a postal worker, security officer,
Walmart employee.
Oh.
I mean, I gotta say this with Walmart and them because I don't know how it was for them because like they used to be open 24/7.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They are a regular store now. You're no more super Walmart. You are regular. Y'all ass closed at 11.
And I was always that 3 a.m. Walmart shopper. Like that was my thing.
Man,
I was the 3 a.m. guy.
I didn't want to people.
Yeah, it's like talking about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, where there's no long lines. You could just walk. Hell, you could dance to the goddamn line.
Pajama pants and shower slippers.
Shit.
That's when all the hoes come out. I'm just keeping it real. I used to work security at Walmart, and 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, they come with their pajamas and goddamn big ass bunny slippers on with their damn bonnets and shit on. Like, and it look like that 10 o'clock, So
big ass onesie.
Some of them with the big ass one with the buttons in that. Never mind.
Yep.
But
With the butt flap. Yep, absolutely.
yes.
I have no less than 3 of those.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, women who wear them fucking types of pajamas. So all of y'all women out there watching this podcast, like, listen, them motherfucking onesie pajama joints with the booty thing in the back. Wear them for your man. Watch what kind of sex you have. I'm just saying.
You'll win every argument.
I swear to God, you will.
Both of them got quiet real quick.
That shit there. That shit sends up all kind of freaky flags.
Oh man, this conversation went south. Oh, well. You know what? Since we went there, I might as well say, shout out to all y'all that actually worked out your relationship during COVID, because I know a lot of people. I thought it was about to go downhill, but you know, COVID probably saved their relationship. You got to learn.
COVID and some boxing gloves.
Don't. Yeah, my wife said it made some babies. But yeah, they probably did too. Yeah, some boxing gloves probably worked out. You know, you can't stand somebody for a long time, and now you're stuck with their ass. You gonna learn to love them again, or you gonna have to box it out.
Go outside. It's like, look, you going camping for at least a week, because I can't stand your ass no more.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the pictures of me and T Natty during COVID? She was fucking my ass up.
Oh my God. Yes, COVID broke and made relationships. Yes, they did.
Yep.
I mean,
definitely did.
I mean, I'm it's kind of hard when we talk about 2020 and trying to find positives, but there was some positives. Like I said, we, you know, I can speak for myself as I got more creative on my designs and got more better and stuff. Then you got those that found out they could actually sew and make patches and stuff like that, and make custom masks and shit and stuff like that. Like, people feel like they forgot that they did home ec in school and like, oh shit, I could sew, and they made some money. My thing is, like, where you said you found your passion for, well, not found it, but you already had a passion for creating stuff. You already know you are essential. You are our medical assistant.
more importantly, though, I found peace, man. That's what matters most. I found peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's valuable.
Oh yeah, that's very valuable, because I think I'm also going to say that a lot of chapters didn't have meetings. If they did have meetings, they had Zoom meetings, so you can stay be yourself, blah, and probably be in your home and have your meeting, but you had to go nowhere. So click, be in your pajamas or t-shirt or whatever you be on, just relax. But I already asked where one ER, was it hard for you and not to be around your chapter, or was it like easy? Not easy, like, oh, I can't stay these motherfuckers, but
It was hard to be present sometimes.
I'm
not gonna lie.
So what you mean, like not be there, or just
to be mentally and physically present when I was actually there?
Oh, okay. I got you.
Because it did trigger, because the whole COVID, it triggered a lot of, PTSD, being overseas and other things. So
wow. So now we wind it down towards the end of 2020, and they start. I think that's when they start having the vaccinations come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like beginning of
right.
End of summer.
Right. So, what was your first thought when they said, "Oh, we got a cure. We found a cure"? What was the first thought?
I looked at the research. I like, even if Dr. Fauci said it was okay, this is the way to go. Like, I'm gonna look at research and at sensitivity and specificity and all that stuff myself before I give it to myself or to my family.
I like this one. Okay, COVID was like the penitentiary and no riots. Only Jay Ryder, my brother.
And he ain't wrong.
I mean, you just said that. It's like being for it taught us how to be creative and stuff like that.
It really was though, because it's like, you know, like for somebody like me, like COVID, I'm telling you, I say all the time, like COVID was the best thing that happened to this country. It honest to God was, man, because for the first time probably in world history, we were in a situation where everybody's so busy doing the most that it put everybody in a situation like, all right, well, God basically stepped in and said, all right, how about y'all sit the fuck down for a little bit? Sit down for a little bit. Just sit down, chill out for a little bit. It's a whole lot of focus on a whole lot of dumb shit. How about y'all just sit y'all ass down for a little bit and figure some shit out?
It magnified a lot of things.
Yeah, man. And COVID either made you come out better or it made you come out worse. The choice was up to the individual. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like it strengthened relationships. It created babies. People learn new skills. People learn new trades. People learn how to make more money. People learn, you know, they built relationships that they normally wouldn't have built. People learn how to find peace within themselves. Like it was God's way of just telling the world, like, hey man, y'all doing too much, man. Sit y'all ass down for a little bit.
Yes, I'm gonna agree with that one because let's also get the elephant out the room. This country was going crazy, and someone already brought it out. Just a little. And I'm gonna have to say it.
Shout out to 45.
yeah, you know we're gonna get to that motherfucker right there. You know, because when you found out that they told him or they warned him about it, he said, "Oh, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen." And then then he kept on denying it. Just kept on denying it. Got worse and worse. Every time he denied it, got worse. Like you know how that grandma tell you keep lying, something gonna happen to you. And he just kept lying and
happens. Oh, it happens.
Right. Shit happens, right? So all of a sudden,
and the numbers went up crazy.
To the point that you didn't believe there was not that many. It was that many people in this damn country. How the numbers was going up, and then you gotta also think about when this dude, when he supposedly got it, or those that believed in him was trying to call it fake, and they was not wearing a mask, and then all of a sudden they come sick. That's when they believed it. It was. Dude, they was
doing. Remember they did that party at the White House, and like half the people ended up catching COVID.
Yeah,
yep.
Including
that banquet at the White House. Isn't that how Trump caught it?
Yeah, that's how he caught it. And he's standing like a damn dumbass.
Fucker.
What the fuck is he doing?
I miss Trump, man. Trump made me laugh. I miss Trump.
There are so many things and cures that came out that I'm just like, really? Yeah, please tell me how that worked out for you.
So just to be clear, drinking bleach is out of the question.
Yeah, tell me how that works out for you.
I miss Trump.
I swear to God, you drink bleach and shit come out white.
Let it happen.
That's what happened.
Let it happen because it's gonna thin the herd, and that's that emotional darkness that comes out of doing the shit that I do, and that me and other people in medicine do. It's just like it's hilarious, that these things come out, and it's like, really, have we forgot how the human body works?
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
They forgot. They forgot a lot of things, or they just didn't give a damn.
Nope.
And it got worse, and like I said, I don't know how many people, especially in Rough Riders, where it really hit home. And I ain't just talking about the Rough Rider members. I'm talking about the Rough Riders family in general. It hit home, and then you gotta hear these people talking about, oh, it's fake. Like, well, tell my blah blah that, or tell my brother, or tell my sister that it's fake. I lost them because of this. I lost my cousin. She was battling cancer and kind of made the cancer kind of work. So
yeah, you
can't tell me that shit fake, all right? And the fact that it's 2023 and it's still out there now. Don't act like it's over. It's not over. It's like now it's like I ain't gonna say it's a common cold, but it's on that list.
It's virally come to that point now where the more virulent strands that kill people, have
Mm.
petered out. So you don't see them in that viral survey like you once did. So now you see more cold-like or flu-like strands. Those are the ones that are sticking around now because
Oh,
it's that long for it to come through.
only Jay Ryder would say he drink bleach all the time. Oh, God bless him. God bless him. So,
Yo, that cat be having me dying on Facebook with the shit he be saying.
I was
hey,
like,
man,
don't let him on. Don't
I,
do it.
I mean,
That
listen.
dude there be killing me. I be dying off this shit he be posting.
Hey, let me tell you something about my brother here, man. He is very passionate about his bikes.
Oh,
He's
I
very, and so when I pulled that question, I knew it's like a fucking button. Like you press, like they said, don't press that button. You gotta press the button. That's the button, right?
There's
But
the button.
that's the button.
Every time he pop up in my comments, I know I'm finna giggle. So I gotta make sure I'm not like drinking something out of a cup or something when I see his shit
And when you're
show up on my Facebook. Like that dude got nothing but time for the fuckery.
Yes. I mean, straight up,
It's supposed to be killing me.
straight up OG, love him to death. But
That dude is hilarious, man.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. When we got to the end of 2020 and it got like a little bit comfortable out, you could like go out more, ride. Is some bike nights start coming back slowly, especially here in Virginia. And we got that first event said, oh, it's back, Phoenix, blah 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 blah. I brought my plane ticket immediately. I haven't been on a plane in a long ass time. I brought my plane ticket, but I was also kind of terrified, like, oh shit, because it made you could choose your seat and all that stuff. So it happened.
I said nope.
No, but it had the listen though. It had the sections. It was like they talking about social distance, like this blank this. But I'm like, so it's not gonna be that many seats. I got in there. I had a whole row to myself. I was happy. I was like, yes. I had to change flights. Oh no, I had somebody like one seat over. It was a experience. Let's put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got to Phoenix, and like you said, it was overwhelmed because no one think everybody was gonna show up.
Everybody went.
They had 3 hotels, if I'm not mistaken. They had 3 hotels.
I think at that whole hotel, like there were like 3 rooms. I remember there was exactly 3 that happened to get put back onto whatever little docket thing. No, they did have a overfull, but I remember we had almost the entire hotel, but somehow these few rooms got put back onto some like hotel reseller site, and they kept complaining.
Wow.
About us in the hotel. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it was all over the place.
And the cop up, and there was like,
I mean, we kind of scared everybody. They called the fire department when they thought, because they was doing the burnouts, they thought somebody was on fire. I mean,
that was great.
It was.
I anticipated it. I supported from a distance. Like I watched everybody's lives while it was happening, and I tuned in. And everybody who drove down I-10, I told him, hey, make sure you stop in Cruces. I'll be there to greet you. Spider took advantage of it. Spider made a pit stop, him and his prospect. They came and, we took photos and whatever, shot the shit. But as far as going, come on, man. I knew everybody was going to be there. I'm good.
Well,
Dr. Fauci said no.
It started, but it started, if you think about it, I think once we got over it, I think it started something because Phoenix was great. Then Memphis.
Part 2 was Memphis.
Now you was there, so don't even say you didn't come there because you was there. So Memphis was crazy. They had 3 or 4 hotels. I think almost not all, but almost every event was like you had to be there because you was not you ain't go nowhere for a whole year.
The Memphis Annual changed the game. That event changed the game. That changed it up.
Oh yeah,
parking lot pimping at its finest.
No, he ain't lying. Like they had 4 food trucks out there. Like nobody really didn't want to go to the event. They wanted to.
That though.
Yeah, I went the last, me and Shagwell. We went on that's Saturday night, the event that they had Saturday night, because I had no intention to go to the parking lot. I was still jumping.
Yeah.
So we went the last like 15 minutes that they had the club open, and it was because they had hit me up, was like, yo, the DJ wants to meet you, da-da-da-da. So I'm like, fuck it. So we went to the venue. I went up there, shook hands with the DJ. I looked around. I looked at Shadwell. I'm like, everybody in here, the same fucking people from the parking lot, man. We out of here. We left, went right back to the parking lot. Parking lot was still jumping. 2:30 in the morning, parking lot still jumping.
Man,
Memphis was the shit.
we was shooting Nerf guns. We was
the Nerf.
You and fucking Coca and goddamn.
No. I shot my gun. I ran out of ammo and I got the hell out of there. You don't fucking Freestyle had the big ass fucking Nerf gun with that shoot. Like he looked like he was the fucking Terminator coming out with that damn Nerf gun. Coca ass was talking all this shit. So of course she was gonna get it.
Coca was on a mission.
Right, and then you got Hawk. Hawk ass, so he was fucking damn Army Brigade rolling around the ground and standing behind the bush and shoot. I'm like, yo, y'all motherfuckers lost y'all damn mind.
They was serious with them guns.
Well, only one
They
person
was serious.
I was not fucking with Stingray because her ass had a knife. I was like, oh no, she's serious. It's a picture of me. It's a picture of me with my eyes on the big because the way that knife was at, like, we don't play those games. Chill out. No. But yeah, like once, like I think like once we started getting back, every event was like a must go event because it looked so. If I missed the event and I saw the picture, it was deep, like
huge FOMO, giant FOMO.
Right. I mean, but at the same time though, you looking at the pictures. Like if you was not there, you look at the pictures like, I wonder how many.
I think the best photo for an annual came from Memphis that year during COVID. If I'm not mistaken, I think Mem took the photo.
He did.
And that was the group photo we did in Memphis. I think that was the most, in my opinion, that was the most Rough Riders we had in one shot, like where it went smooth that I've seen. And Mem got that shot. So shout out to Mem for that. Like that was a good shot.
Yeah, that's right.
Up on a level on top of
Yeah.
Like this dude was climbing flagpoles and fucking he was riding on a goddamn what's them things called, them goddamn with the propellers and shit, and he's dangling on there getting a shot. Like he was on it though, but he got the motherfucking shot though, and it was like that to me that goes down as one of my top 2 favorite annuals of all time was Memphis, man.
The one event I talked about that I missed was the Florida event. After that,
yeah, I missed that one. I wish I could have went to that one.
That was a good one because I think most of their shit was outside. Like they had a pool party and all this stuff. And I saw the picture of that. I mean, they had a good picture, but like you just said, like the most pictures you could see was in Memphis.
And it was like a clear shot. Like you can actually zoom in, and like everybody was just perfectly placed. Like that was the most perfect group photo I've seen in my time as a Rough Rider.
It was so many people. I had to play Where's Waldo with my ass. I had to find myself. Like, where the fuck? I know I'm in the group.
Mudge wasn't hard to find. He was dangling off my van, holding up that goddamn terrible towel.
Yes. So now that we talked about the survival and shit, and you said like where when you said it was peace, you got peace out of it. I mean, what we learned from 2020 was that it's more to us than partying.
Mm-hmm.
It's more to us than, as you said earlier, riding bikes. It's more to us than we learned a lot from each other that on 2020, because I swear, I think my quote, my little phrase is talent support talent. But goddamn, I didn't know we had this much people that had this talent. I was like, oh, where'd this come from? And I was doing commercials almost every damn month. Like, oh, I got this. Oh yeah, that's nothing. I was buying almost everything. My money was up there. I was buying everything.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Like I'm gonna say something else that's gonna piss people off, but it's what I do best. Fucking, we need to bring the culture of annuals back. Like these annuals, and there's no disrespect to any market, because it's not the market's fault. It's not the chapter's fault. It's our fault as members of this organization. We need to restore the feeling of what annuals are supposed to be, what they're supposed to be about, and how we normally turn up. I'm tired of fucking catching flights and driving halfway across the country for motherfuckers to want to be in bed by midnight. Don't ask me to if I'm coming to an event so I can see you for 15 whole minutes throughout the entire weekend because I'm old now, I'm tired. I remember Team No Sleep was the real deal. Like my first annual was Phoenix.
All beards.
Mhm. I'm about to say you.
Spicy now.
I'm about to say you gotta think about this shit for a minute though. Cause I caught this shit. This past Memphis. Yeah, we was on the line. We was on chilling. I know that shit started shrinking. It's all like,
yo.
Oh no.
And I remember when the parking lots used to be just as packed at fucking 3:50 a.m. as it was at 3:50 p.m.
You know,
Team No Sleep. There it is. Team No Sleep.
Fully okay with being Team Abstinent. Not a problem.
No, not in no annual, man. If I'm gonna sit here and go halfway across the country, goddamn it, I want to do it all. And matter of fact, my first ever. This is how I got introduced to lifestyles. This is how I actually got introduced. True story. Fucking, this was before I became a lifestyle member. I was just an artist, and my first actual annual was Phoenix. It was Phoenix, January 2015, and we went to Phoenix. Nasty had brought me from El Paso chapter because at the time they assigned him to be my personal security. So I rode with him and Hourglass. So they picked me up. It's like 5, 6 in the morning. So I meet them. I load up my luggage in his truck. I go to the back. I crash the fuck out. Wake up, we in Phoenix. So I get out. I'm good. All right. We pull up to the annual, and I'm talking about I ain't know nobody. I knew nobody outside of El Paso chapter, and maybe a few other members sprinkled in here and there. I think Hall was like one of the only other members outside of El Paso chapter that I knew. And I'm talking about I'm showing up, and everybody like, "What's going on, Sleeping Beauty? Oh, you finally up now, huh?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are these people talking about? Like, man, get the fuck out of here. I don't know you." So fucking, you know what I mean? I'm tripping because I'm like, I don't know none of these niggas, but it's gonna be a fight today. Like, who the fuck is you? So I'm getting, I'm tripping because everybody like, and I'm like, yo, Nasty, what the fuck? How everybody know I was asleep? And he fucking whips out his phone. Doesn't say a word. Him and Hourglass just sitting there giggling. He just whips out his phone and shows me a picture of me in the back, like. And I'm like, yo, you posted that? He was like, oh yeah, the whole Rough Rider Nation seen it. And I said, say what? And he was like, yeah, I texted it to Y too. And I'm like, you what? And fucking, he was like, yeah, when you go to an event, you don't get to sleep.
Oh no!
At all? He was like, no, you're awake from now until it's time to go back to El Paso. And he meant that shit. Like, but back then, that's how an annual was.
Oh no.
If you got caught asleep, we had your picture posted on fucking World Live.
Listen. There's worse things that you see. You got this a little taste. There's worse things. We call like this. I'm talking about this Memphis. This is the second episode I'm talking about this Memphis. But we call motherfuckers sleep on the floor. We call motherfuckers sleeping in a car.
Shout out to Hater.
We caught those sleep. But first of all, you should not be sleeping on the lobby. That's the worst move you can do.
Shout out to Hater.
Sleep on the lobby.
It's worse sleep in the lobby.
Yes, it's worse.
Shout out to Sinsky.
He named everybody.
Always be falling asleep.
I got pictures of that one. I got pictures of Cincy crashed out on the sofa in the lobby where I'm sitting there taking a selfie with him and security photobombing it.
I'm trying.
Team No Sleep, man.
I'm trying to think. It was one year in Atlanta. We found someone asleep and we put caution tape on him. You know those rollers you have for the suitcases? We put them on there softly. He's still asleep. Put caution tape around and put him in the elevator. He went all the way up, all the way down. I kid you not. I don't know who got that picture. If you got that picture, send it to me. I will put it on the next episode. I swear to God, do not fall asleep by Rough Riders unless you in your own room and you share a room. Don't trust that motherfucker either.
Nope.
They gonna take your picture.
And I mean, when they get you with the photo, they don't just like get you sleeping. Like they get you.
Right.
Like they get you. Like we gotta bring back that type of feeling, man. Because it was all positive vibes. Like even though you gonna be embarrassed to shit, it was still good vibes, man. We used to have dudes used to go fucking nigger knocking down the hallways. Like, nah, get your ass up, team no sleep, bitches. Like man, it used to be different. Now you go to an annual, and it's like soon as the club closes,
Not to
everybody's
the
gone.
I
Sure.
did
by all means.
I did that in Atlanta this January.
Bitch.
We got there at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's only like 4 Rough Riders up. I'm like, oh really? I got in the parking lot. I did one of those school days moments. I was like, get your ass up. Wake up. I was loud as shit. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm here now. Let's go. Get your ass up. And I was loud. I went in the hallway. I was like, where's the member room at? They told me. I started knocking like, hey, I'm here. Because that's what, like he just said, it was an annual. The annual is supposed to be fun. You're not home. You listen. My name is Antonio. Antonio stays home. I'm infamous now. Goddamn it. I'm a whole different person. I want to have fun. But before I even finish this talking, ER, what that shirt say?
Thick thighs save lives.
That's you goddamn right they do. So
Why are you looking at my?
Hey, I'm Cleveland's division creator. I gotta look. What you mean? That was my duty from the precedent of the Cleveland division. So
Vision.
yes. So I must keep it tradition going. Huh? You know what?
I'm the VP.
Yes, you are. So yeah, I mean, 2020, yeah, it paused us, but I think we're moving back there. Where I think we are, man. Because the past 2 events I went to was deep. It was a lot of people there. So now the team no sleep. We got a lot of senior citizens here now.
Honestly, I don't care about the size of the event because in my opinion, the best annuals were always the smaller ones. You know what I mean? So I really don't care for the big, humongous ones. That's why I like Memphis so much because Memphis 2021 was a humongous ass event, but it played out like a small one. And it was the perfect event because it wasn't over the top. Everybody wasn't everywhere around town. Like everybody was at the same spot at the same time. Everybody interacted. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why I don't care about the turnout. Like the small annuals to me, I think are great. My number one favorite annual of all time was, believe it or not, Fort Leonard Wood. I went to Fort Leonard Wood. It was probably like 40, 50 of us in Fort Leonard Wood, and I had the time of my life.
I love
those. I loved it.
All right. And so I'm glad you went there. I was gonna ask both of y'all, what's y'all next event that y'all going to that y'all know of?
That I
Boise.
know.
Yeah. Boise. Shout out to Boise. This is their first event.
Boise.
It's their first annual, so I gotta go out there and show support.
This their very first annual, and I've been fucking blowing it up. I've been blowing it up. Yes.
They said it's like 3 or 4 black people that live in Boise. I'm gonna go there and find out, but
I mean, yeah, they might be carrying
thick ass white girls. That's what you're gonna go for. Let's be real.
They're going for who?
You're going for the thick ass white girls. That's what you're going for.
Hell no, they ain't never seen black people before.
Hey.
They gonna see me and run.
They eat potato salad. They good. They thick. Don't worry about it. See, there you go. No raisins.
I'm good.
No raisins. They eat that shit.
I'm just going there to show support to my Boise brothers and you know, I just want to keep the spirit flowing however I can contribute.
Yes. Oh, who said they the official? Oh, that's of course.
He said it's 5 of them.
There he is. Of course, Mims is.
I think Boise gonna have a pretty good turnout, honestly.
Hey, you know what? Where he at?
I think Boise gonna get bigger numbers than what they might be planning on.
And that's good. That'd be good. This is y'all first annual.
At that time of year too.
Yeah, this is y'all first annual. You gotta make it something to remember by. So we're gonna help you out. We're gonna come near deep support. And y'all can talk about y'all very first annual. So,
yeah, boys are gonna be dope for sure, man. Like I'm looking forward to it. It's something different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I'm with it. And then
So
we gonna have ours in 2024. Just throwing that in there, shameless plug.
what's the date, sir? What's the date?
August first weekend.
September the 6th, I think. 2024.
You doing Labor Day? Labor Day weekend?
I think so. It's the first weekend of September, 2024.
New Mexico. Let me see.
So we're already planning it. So for everybody who came to the one we did last year, if y'all thought last year was dope, wait till y'all see round 2.
Fuck that. I'm pulling my shot. I'm making it. I want to wear that damn gold vest.
I got you. I got you.
And we already know ER event. You want to plug it just in case?
Yeah, August. What is it? The 5th through the 8th. It's that first weekend in August. So
you got competition. You got some competition. No.
Oh, you guys got the state event, huh?
Yeah, that's a whole month apart.
No, not us. North Carolina got the state event.
Yeah.
North Carolina. I think it's y'all, North Carolina. If I'm not mistaken, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think Cincinnati too. I think
that's the next weekend. Sandusky.
You know what? We gotta.
I think they're the next weekend.
I know
because there's 3 the next weekend.
We're gonna have to figure something out or create a board position or something to where we can have somebody facilitate these schedules to where our annuals aren't overlapping. Huh?
You ain't lying, because the whole reason why we picked that weekend was because there was nothing that weekend, and then all of a sudden it's that state weekend, and it's like
because I know we all lean on Free. Shout out to Free.
Yeah,
we all lean on Free to post them all up, but we gotta have a committee or at least a position, somebody who can coordinate this, because we shouldn't be having 3 annuals on the same weekend. We shouldn't even be having 2 annuals on the same weekend. Like there's 52 weeks in a year. Like there's enough space for everybody.
Well, the thing is with that is, just in case some people can't make it, they have a backup plan.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
that's why I've never been against Phoenix and Atlanta.
West Coast. Do you know what I mean? So you can have regions to where it doesn't like overlap. So
right, and that's the thing. Like if it's one of those things, like I said, like if Phoenix and Atlanta, like Phoenix is way over here, Atlanta's way over there. You got to split. But if you got 2 chapters having an event the same weekend and they're literally like a half day's drive apart, like, all right, now we getting into silly territory. Like we got to have a way to structure it.
I think that's where, we have to have, chapter, COCs really kind of try to spearhead that and cross-check, and that's up to your secretaries and your presidents, to be quite honest.
Shout out to whoever the national secretary is. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Do your damn job.
I ain't gonna say that, but I think that log off button that,
yeah. So
I think we all do our best to not like overschedule on somebody's event. At least that's close to us, And as long as we're all conscious about that, like,
it's
you're gonna try to do the best you can.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you just scheduling. You're not doing it as being disrespectful. It's just the timing. Like I think last year something happened. Right? Am I right? We're one with VA and y'all event. So,
but that's because y'all changed y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna get an unspoken truth. So like normally, because you guys are on the other side of the country, it wouldn't have affected us. But the thing was that because we were expecting a large turnout, but I don't know who was the originator of the rumor, but there was a rumor that went out that you guys' event was a national event. So a whole bunch of states and chapters pulled out because they thought that going to Virginia was mandatory.
Well, I'm a nobody, so I ain't hear that shit.
Yeah, I asked Spider. He'll tell you. They made it mandatory. They made it mandatory for Louisiana to go because of that rumor.
Huh.
Shit, I think he was the only person from Louisiana that came.
Yeah, because Tracy had to get on Lifestyle Official and debunk it, but at that point it was too late.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was a rumor that went out that VA was a national event. So people were pretty much caught in the position. Because trust me, I ended up with a lot of messages and phone calls and texts and everything else to where people were saying, like, listen, man, I want to support your event. I want to come out to you guys' event, but VA is a national event. So if I show up to yours and not theirs, I ain't gonna risk making myself look bad or getting myself in trouble. I had state reps reach out and tell me the same. So, and like I said, I don't know who was the originator of the rumor, but that was the rumor that circulated. So a lot of people pulled out because they either didn't want to get caught in no drama behind not attending that event, or because they were told they had to go to that event if they were attending an annual.
Curious.
Wow.
Wonder where that came from.
Me too.
Well, yeah, I have no idea who the originator was, but that was the big rumor that went around. Like I said, Tracy had to get on World Live and on Lifestyle Official and debunk it.
Well, I got two comments. First, I'm gonna go with Jay Ryder. It is a such thing as mandatory. God damn it.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Moonshine just checked in.
Yeah, and Moonshine. Shout out to Moonshine, Louisiana. That's the negative. It was not mandatory for, and that's coming from state rep Moonshine.
Yep, Moonshine state rep.
Yes, sir. Yep. It might be 1 or 2 dates available in the same market. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But like you said, I think once if they can get together and do something about it, but like I said, sometimes the good thing about having 2 events in 2 days, just in case you can't make one, you can make the other, and still show support.
As long as they're in separate locations, I don't see anything wrong with it. But it's like I've seen where like you got 2 annuals in the same state that are like a week from each other, and I'm like, why? Like why not just do a state event?
I mean, I will listen. I would love for every state to do one big state event.
It takes a lot to have, even just a handful of chapters get together and get those ideas.
Yeah.
State event. It takes a lot, let alone if you have like more than 3, let's say, like it takes so much just to get that to happen, and everybody have their opinions heard, to have it be voted on, validated, and then to have that process not drag down actual decisions that need to get made in a specific time for your event.
Well,
the process.
See, I was going to say, like here, for what I found out how they do it here is the chapters take turns. Like this year is Richmond. Richmond is in charge of the state event. So to me, if you in charge of state event, your ideas is within the chapter. Everybody around follow through. I mean, you can have your input, like, hey, can we do this? To blah blah. But the final word is the chapter that's in charge. Right.
VA has how many chapters?
5 now.
Okay. See, I think once you get to that level, like it has to be that way. Like if it's anything more than just less than a handful, like you have to.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I think like with the exception of the obvious bigger states like Texas, Cali, and a few others, like I don't think that any state should have more than 2 annuals a year. Just in my opinion. Like, and I don't see why, for example, like New Mexico, we got 2 chapters. I don't think that both of our chapters need to have an annual every year. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's something that me and Albuquerque Press is in agreement on. Like, we don't both need to have an annual each year. It's like if we do one, okay, next year is all yours. Year after that, we'll alternate. You know what I mean? And if we really want to do something big, we'll do something together and do it and make it New Mexico. You know what I mean?
I was gonna ask you, like, when you could consider y'all a state event is only one chapter does and y'all switch off. That's pretty much a state event right there. Because if you do an event, they coming up to support. You might as well say that's one big state event anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
And
You know, because we only have 2 chapters, and I mean, even though like with New Mexico, our state is very spread out, so it's like a 3-hour drive between cities. But you know what I mean. There's no reason for both of us to have an event every year. Not necessary.
I got you. So who? I think we at the end of my show right now.
He is. Oh, he said state events are just scams for the other chapters to pay for the hosting chapter's annual.
And they say I ain't got no filter. Oh man, that's just they don't give a shit. What y'all gonna do today? What y'all gonna do today? Not a damn thing. So
I love it. I live for it.
So while we at the end, I'm gonna go with ladies first.
New Mexico's a 3-hour drive between gas stations. Shit, ain't no lies there.
Wow.
Better fill up.
Yeah, you better.
Next one.
You'll be driving an hour and a half. Look out the window. You swear to God, you looking at the same rock.
I cannot drive through New Mexico. Like I can't. Like I will easily go through Durango. No offense, but it's so much prettier going through that area of Colorado. So much prettier.
Oh, so
let's go through for the chilies though.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yep, we got them.
We ain't talking about food right now. So, Miss ER, do you have a final thought you want to say before we leave off this episode?
I'm excited to travel. So, now that I have time, I don't really have energy, but I can at least drive somewhere. So,
all right.
I miss my boys.
Oh, she just said she missed her boys. Oh. Word one, you got a final thought, brother?
Yes, to all the members watching this, especially the new members. Listen, we joke, we bicker, we argue, we talk our trash, we do all of that. But remember, guys, Rough Riders is supposed to be a positive experience. We are here paying money out of pocket to have a good time. We're not paying money out of pocket for drama. We're not paying money out of pocket we're not paying money out of pocket to put people on blast. We are paying money out of pocket for a positive family experience. If you have a vest, if you are trying to earn a vest, you are an extended member of my family. I consider you family, blood. That means my home is your home. My food is your food. Let's not lose sight of that, guys. Let's not ever lose sight of that. That's all I got.
Hey, I agree with that part till you said food. I ain't sharing my food with you greedy motherfuckers. Y'all some greedy ass. But
I will make your own food, but don't eat my food.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't touch my food. I got you though. I got you.
There's plenty of food for everybody.
Exactly.
Like Ed said during our interview, the only way I know how to give half is when I break bread. So
there you go. God bless X. So first of all, thank y'all for coming on. So my next episode will be June 2nd, and I'm gonna give this man his flowers. We talking about J Boss and J Boss TV.
J Boss, it's about time.
J Boss and J Boss.
J Boss.
Now, is he gonna come on? Let's see if we're gonna see if he's gonna come on. But I'm gonna do the show dedicated to him because June next month makes 14 years of J Boss TV. So we're gonna give this man his flowers. I know a lot of people have given him his plaques, his flowers, but we're gonna talk about our first experience with J Boss TV, how this dude travels and bring his
J Boss should have been one of your first 10, bro.
Man, I tried, dude. I tried.
He should have been one of the first 10.
No. J Boss was gonna be one of my first 5. He just kept on saying I got shit to do, and then once he started talking, it goes like he knows what he does. But I talk.
Man, I love J Boss, man. It's like J Boss is one of those guys. It doesn't matter what kind of day you have, it doesn't matter what situation you in. When J Boss walks in the room, the energy is up. I love J Boss. I can't say enough good about J Boss.
That man gives the best hugs.
I always tell people like, yo, you ain't an official Rough Ride till you on J Boss TV.
Facts.
So if y'all want to come back and tell us some experience with J Boss, like I said, I can hold up to 9 people on here. Man. I'm gonna have J Boss on this motherfucker next episode.
J Boss might kick my ass though, because I still owe him a Word One shirt, but I got him.
Oh, I'm gonna kick
Dude,
your ass.
everybody and their grandmama trying to get Word One shirts about me, man. But
Whoa, hold on. Since you brought that up, hold on. I've been wanting to Word One shirt for the longest, right? And I found out someone that got vested not that long ago got one. I'm like, what the fuck?
ooh,
Savage.
she did, huh? She bought one. She bought one like 2 years ago.
Ain't that a bitch?
She sure did.
You see
Yeah,
that?
I
Nope.
want to Word
No
One shirt.
priorities for those of us who've been around for longer.
Right.
I sell them like the OG Word One shirts. I sell like once a year. But I got some OG Word One shirts coming out soon for the summer. Now that it's starting to get warm, so I do got some the glitter flake joints that everybody likes, and I got some new shirts though. I got some cold little shits, man. I got the underdog shirts. I got some cold little joints coming out, man.
Yeah.
So it'll be worth the wait. But I got some new merch coming out. I'm still trying to work on the hats. Right now, like we have some hats designed up. I had a few prototypes printed. The only problem is cost wise, like the return on it ain't really worth the overhead. So I'm trying to work that out right now. But I got some merch coming.
All right, y'all heard it here. I've been supporting this nigga since he had the little pose like this with the varsity jacket. I don't want to hear that shit. I want my shirt. So
I had shirts of that silhouette too. That was a one-off. They had the light pink, dark pink, and black shirts where it had that pose with the silhouette with that pose on them, and them fucking bitches flew off the shelves, bro.
Y'all hear this? All right, I want my shirt. Well, man, thank y'all for coming on, man. Appreciate it. So I'm gonna end this off. Stay blessed. We glad you woke up, and I see y'all June 2nd. Peace.
Salute.
Yes, sir. How I end this? Damn it.